Curry potato or curry aloo is one of them dishes that I grew up real liking. I real like potato, I real like curry potato, and at one point, my favorite roti was a potato roti. But this is something that I don't make often, and I really don't even know why. So much so that I don't even have a curry potato or curry aloo recipe up on the site. So today, we're going to do one. And the great thing about this is, one, it's real easy to make, simple ingredients, and it's real cheap and affordable as well. The thing that I like to do to kind of spice up or jazz up my curry aloo is add some carapule leaves or curry leaves, which I just keep in the freezer when I get it. So this how it is being in the freezer. And in addition to the curry powder, I like to add whole jeera. I find that does give the curry potato a real nice flavor. So without further ado, let me jump in. So typically you're making curry potato or curry aloo in Trinidad, you're definitely peeling the skin. But you don't have to. This is optional. If you want to, and maintain all the nutrients, full nutrients of the potato, you can just give it a real good scrub and keep the skin on and make this. And you definitely want to pay attention to the size of your potatoes, the size that you're cutting it. You don't want to cut this too small so that you end up with curry mashed potato, but you also don't want to cut it too big so that it takes real long to cook. So we're going for like 1-inch pieces, kind of like bite size, and that will give you the perfect balance of small enough that it cooks properly, but big enough that it don't end up being mashed potato. And for the herbs, I'm using shadow benny and fresh thyme. I'm using 1 Scotch bonnet pepper for heat, but taking out most of the seeds and the membrane. And for these type of curry dishes, everybody have their own way of preparing the curry. For curry potato or curry aloo, I like to make my paste. So going in with a couple teaspoons of my curry powder, and then going to add some hot water, boiling water to that. I'm going to combine this. Okay, so we're ready to start this curry potato going. A bit of oil to a pot. Add the 1 whole clove of garlic, chunky, and that's going to add that roasted garlic flavor throughout the dish. So now that I have some color going on the garlic clove, going in with some whole jeera, going in with the onions, add in a few carapule leaves, add in the garlic, Scotch bonnet pepper, and I'm going to let this saute for about 45 seconds or 1 minute. Seasoning with a little bit of salt, some black pepper. Now I add in the curry paste. And basically you want to let this cook until the water dries down, it becomes thick and it's bubbly, and that should take about 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes later, and you see what we're looking like. Dry down, bubbling. So we're good to go here. Now going in with half the herbs. Give that a stir. And add the potatoes. Now I'm gonna add some water. Give that a stir. And you don't want to add too much water. You want to add just enough so that it, barely covering the potatoes. And now we're going to cover this and allow it to cook for 10 to 12 minutes. All right. So we actually took closer to 25 minutes. So I was a little ambitious with that whole 12 minutes thing. So I'm gonna turn off the heat now, and I mean, we're looking good. And now I'm gonna finish it off with the fresh herbs. Give that a toss. And as you can see here, the potatoes perfectly cooked, and we still have a nice little sauce going on here, nice thick sauce. So we in the game here, proper things. So that is it. Curry potato done, looking good, smelling good, pretty sure it tasting good. And I mean, like I said in the beginning, this is a real easy and affordable dish to make. And what I really should have done is make something to go with it. All I do is make a pot of curry potato. So I ain't nothing to go with it. Let me know down in the comments what you think I should eat this with. Of course, a full link to the recipe will be found in the video description. You can view it on our website, eatahfoodtt.com. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please take a moment to do so. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Mm-hmm.